안녕하세요 여러분, MC입니다. Hi everyone, Margarita here, and in today's episode of our K-pop lyrics breakdown series, I'm gonna be doing something very special for you guys. And the reason why it's so special is because it's been directly brought to you guys all the way from South Korea. Yep, that one time, right about a month ago, when I did go to Korea, I had the incredible pleasure of meeting KARD once again. Can you believe it? The kind of coincidence that literally in June, I meet KARD for the first time during the Feel Korea festival, and then pretty much a month later, I bump into them once again at the Korean Music Festival in Korea, in Seoul, and I have the incredible opportunity to interview them and ask them anything I want. So how could I not take this opportunity to ask them something that I feel so many of you guys who are learning Korean together with me would just die to know, and that is have KARD explain a part of the lyrics to their brand new song at the time, actually, Ride on the Wind. So let's just roll the footage from Korea. Oh, I missed it so much. It was so good. Hi everyone, Margarita here. 안녕하세요 여러분, MC입니다. And today I'm here with KARD once again.
What up everybody, we are KARD.
첫 파트가 가장 재밌잖아. 처음 너무
이게 질문이 뭐?
우리 한국 가사를 그 해석을 해달라고. 어떤 뜻인지 모르시잖아 외국 분들이.
So you just said that Jason's part has kind of like the biggest impact in the song, kind of, because it's his first time singing and like first time being
Congratulations.
with his vocals, so he's gonna go ahead and translate that part. 한국어로 해도 된대, 편하게.
노래를 불러야 되는 거지?
아니 그
나쁜 놈을 얼마나 만났길래 에이 너 좋아하는 마음을 못 믿는 건데 널
밀어내고
넌 밀어내고 난 다가가기만 해. 어떻게 하면 너의 마음을 내게 열어줄 건데?
이게 한 줄씩 하면 될 것 같아.
나쁜 놈을 얼마나 만났길래?
How many bad guys did you have to meet to?
Right? Bad guys.
Pretty much it talks about like how many guys have broken your heart for you to be this closed
What's
hearted, I
the
guess.
closed in the Korean?
좋아하는 마음을 못 믿는 건데.
못 믿는 거, so like not believing.
Why can't you believe the fact that I like you? Like how many guys did you have break your heart for you to not believe me this much when I'm showing you that I like you?
그리고 그다음 뭐지? 그다음 뭐지? 난 밀어내고 난 다가기만 해.
You only push while I'm just constantly pulling.
어떻게 하면 너의 마음을 내게 열어줄 건데?
What do I have to do for you to open your heart up to me?
열어줘 to open, right?
Right.
And then that's the end of the...
That's the end of Jason's part.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a very heartfelt part. Did you write the lyrics?
No, Nason. For that part, Nason wrote it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you feel thinking about that? You know, do you kind of relate to it?
어때 그 공감하는 마음이 있거나
아.
부르면서 어땠냐고.
최대한 좀 이매진하면서 했던 것 같아요. 그러니까 상상하면서 내가 다가가려고 하는데 이 사람은 나를 밀어내려고 하고 거기서 오는 그런 상처 같은 것들은 어떤 기분일까라고 조금 이매진하면서 했던 것 같아요.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for helping my audience and your audience to
Thank
learn
you.
the lyrics, and good luck on your concert. You guys will do amazing.
Thank you.
Woo, thank you.
기다려줄게 그거면 됐어 충분해.
설레는 나를 참아피 콧노래가 저절로 나와 바람 같은 분위기로 숨길 수 없어 Right on the
What a performance, guys. I honestly wish you were there with me at the festival. It was so bombastic. The members of KARD did such an amazing job live on stage. And honestly, I felt so privileged to be there with them and really listen to the kind of thought that went into the creation of their songs. Like, they're really not just another group out there who's, you know, putting out music just for the sake of it. They really put so much of themselves, and they really try to portray certain images that their fans could relate to in their songs. So that was incredible for me to witness. And now, because we didn't really get a lot of grammar breakdown from KARD, which I totally get it, I prepared some, you know, little grammatical explanations for you guys from the lyrics that we discussed together with KARD, just so that you walk away from this episode not only completely fangirling over KARD, but also having learned something new from Korean grammar. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the first line, which goes like 나쁜 놈은 얼마나 만나길래. Yeah. So this first line means, how many bad guys did you meet? Interesting question. 나쁜 놈 is a set phrase in Korean that means a bad guy. 놈 is a way to refer to a man, but not really a nice way to refer to them. So don't like go around Korea just pointing at men and being like nom 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 nom. I don't think anyone will understand you or also be happy about that, because it's not nice things to say. But 나쁜 comes from the verb 나쁘다, which means to be bad. 나쁜 is directly modified to describe the noun 놈, bad guy, with 을, which is an object marking particle, making this little clause an object of the sentence. Then we have 얼마나, which means how many or how much, depending on what we're talking about. And then 만나길래. This verb consists of 만났다 plus 길래. 만났다 is just a past tense version of 만나다, which means to meet. 길래 doesn't really affect the meaning of the verb 만났다. It's more like it connects this part of the sentence to the rest of the sentence, which indicates to us that this first line is not a finished sentence. There's something else to come, which is the second line that goes like 널 좋아하는 맘을 못 믿는 건데. And that line means for you to not trust my feelings of liking you. I know it sounds a bit awkward in English, but basically, 길래 is one of these concepts that I feel like I've actually never talked about on my channel, because it's not really beginner, or I wouldn't even call it an intermediate concept, to be honest. It just adds fluidness to your speech. It is something that indicates that whatever is before it is a result of some kind of observation or some kind of background story or some kind of judgment of an action. So here we can see that the person at whom these lyrics are directed, them not believing in the feelings of the person who's singing the song, it is kind of a direct response to whatever happened before. So that person meeting many guys. So do you see how these two phrases are connected and can be connected by 길래, where it's a cause and effect sort of thing, even though Korean has another particle that indicates cause and effect. I've made a weekly Korean video about it. It's a particle 서. You can check it out in the cards. I haven't made a video about 길래. If you guys are interested, definitely would be so happy to research about it and let you guys know what I found out. So yes, if you want it, leave a comment in the comment section, and if there's lots of you guys, I'll make a video about it. But let's break down the second line. 널 좋아하는 맘을. 맘 is a shortened version of 마음, which means feelings or heart, and then it has 을, object marking particle. But then before it, it has like this little clause thingy, which is 널 좋아하는. And in this case, we have the verb 좋아하다, which means to like something, but then directly modified to describe the noun 맘. So the feelings of liking who? You. 널. 너 plus 를, object marking particle. So you liking feelings, I know it sounds very awkward in English, but you see what I mean? How the act of somebody liking somebody else describes the feeling that... But you see the gist. Next part, 못 믿는 건데, which comprises of 못, which means cannot. 믿는 건데 is the verb 믿다 plus 는 건데. 는 here is used as kind of a connecting particle between 믿다, the verb to believe, and 건데. 건데, it's once again one of those more sophisticated speech parts or particles or I don't even know, grammatical concepts that just adds a bit of flair to your speech. It has so many different meanings. It can add so much information to a sentence, but only if we have context. In this case, we don't really have context because it's a song and there's no background to this. It's not like it was a conversation between two people, but it basically can just mean a statement of fact, like you not believing. That can be a statement of fact that is described by 건데. It is a bit more colloquial, I would say, but then at certain parts, sometimes it's not. I don't honestly know enough about 건데 for me to go on about it right now, but once again, if you want me to explain it to you, I'm super happy to research it, figure it out, learn it on my own, and share it with you guys. So comment, let me know. All you need to know at this point is that this entire sentence means how many guys have you met before for you to not believe my feelings of affection towards you. There you go. I found a way to make it make sense in English. Next line. 넌 밀어내고 난 다가가기만 해. You push me away or you push me out and I keep coming back to you. I keep approaching you, getting closer to you, whatever meaning you want to give it in English. Because 다가가다 means to come closer, to approach, to keep coming back. But from the beginning, 넌 is 너 plus 은는 subject marking particle. 밀어내고 is the verb 밀어내다, which means to push away, to push out, plus 고, which is a particle that indicates and. So you pushing and 난, which means I am, because 나 means I and 은는 subject marking particle, but it can also mean me. Me, 다가가기만 해. Only coming closer. In this case, it's simply just like 넌 밀어내고 or like 난 다가가기만 해. This just indicates that in Korean, sometimes you don't need objects to form sentences because we just kind of understand what's going on from the context of this sentence because we do have context to help us understand. Do you see how contextual Korean is? Like that's, I feel like the hardest part about it, but also the most beautiful part about the language as well. Last line. 어떻게 하면 너의 맘의 문을 내게 열어줄 건데 Right on the wind. Sorry. And this line means, what can I do for you to keep the door of your heart open for me? Oh, I think that's such a cute sentence. Okay, let's dissect it. 어떻게 means how, but in this case it means what, because here they're basically trying to say 어떻게 하면. So 하면 is a verb 하다, to do, plus 면, which in this case indicates, I would want to say if, because that's like direct meaning of 면, but at the same time it's like, what do I need to do? What has to be done? Or like, if I do what, then something else will happen. You see what I mean? 너의 means yours. 너 plus 에. What kind of particle? Oh my god, it's a possessive particle. There you go. Possessive particle gives anything a meaning of belonging, so you, yours. 마음, we have the full version, not the 맘, but 마음, your heart in this case. 마음에, 에 is a location marking particle, but it can also kind of mean of. So 마음의 문을, 너의 마음의 문을. So the door of your heart, or the door in your heart, actually. I guess we could use a location particle here. 문 is door, it has 을, object marking particle added to it. 내게 means to me or for me. 열어줄 건데 is a combination of 열어주다, which means to open, and then once again we have 건데 added to it, just because I guess rhyming in this case. But what can I do for the door in your heart to open for me? I think these lyrics are incredibly sweet, but also kind of bittersweet because we can definitely see the struggles of this person who is trying to get through to this other person who seems to have been really hurt a lot in the past, and it really describes well the difficulty of doing that, you know, the entire push and pull game. I think these lyrics are really, really well written. As you heard from our footage from Korea, BM and another lyricist wrote the lyrics, which I think are absolutely amazing. And with that said, this is the end of our super special K-pop lyrics breakdown episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had the biggest blast in Korea together with KARD. Meeting them again was honestly just such a lucky charm. Like, these kinds of coincidences just don't happen, right? Anyways, I hope you are having the most wonderful day. I really, really hope you guys are going to be looking forward to the rest of the vlogs that will be coming. I swear, I am in a very, very long and difficult but very rewarding process of editing all these vlogs. You know, vlogs are really new to me. I'm trying my hardest, but I really, really want to make them really high quality for you guys, so you will just be blown away. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And with that said, hope you're all having a wonderful day. I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye. Annyeong!